Welcome. It's another opportunity for us to learn property, all things property. We're having fun here. We're learning, we're investing, we're making good money. Okay, so what I'm going to be looking at today is how to research the property market for profit. Like I said to you, we are looking at making money here. So what does that look like? Making money isn't something to be frowned at, but I must mention, because when you say making money, some people think have a negative connotation to it. It means they feel like you're exploiting people. No, we're transacting to make profit. I could easily just be dependent on the government and just be on benefits and have my bills taken care of. But I choose not to do that. I choose to actually, on the other side, on the totally opposite side of this, to decide I would work, I would transact, I would put in the work. It's a lot of work. I will put in the work in terms of raising finance, looking for the property. That way I can actually pay tax and help others, right? So we're looking at actually making money here, and that's a good thing. So the first thing I want you to consider when you're researching the property market, because you must have gone through the different property investment strategies and you've decided which strategy best suits you. But when you decide what strategies suit you, the next thing you want to then think about is researching the market to make sure you're not buying the wrong property, you're buying the right ones. Very, very key. So the first thing I want you to do is explore which is the right location. We've heard this saying for location, right? Absolutely key. So what location will best suit your investment strategy, right? What location will best suit your chosen investment strategy? What would work with your lifestyle really? And what are the tools from actually choosing that? The way I work with my mentees is I always say this question. I've always said this. I know lots of people that invest in the north, and I, for a season in my life, invested up north, but it did not work for me because it was the wrong location for what I was looking to do. So I want you to bear in mind that just because everyone is going up north doesn't mean it's the only place to invest. Just because everyone is investing in London doesn't mean you should invest in London. Look at your own current circumstances and understand which would best suit you. Understand which is the strategy you've chosen, which is the best area for that strategy, and a whole lot of things that you need to consider. But once you've identified what your key criteria are, then the next thing is wanting to see that what location will suit that. I'll give you a good example. I want to rent to professional sharers, so I want to get which is an HMO, right? I want to invest in that market, that strategy, and I then go to get a big property, very lovely, very affordable, good value, depending on what your paid value is, and go and buy a property farm in the middle of nowhere. There's no way that strategy is going to work, right? It doesn't matter how well I planned it or how much money I've pumped into the property. I don't have the footfall, so that strategy, that property investment is not going to work. However, there might be a strategy that works in such a location. It might be a retreat center or functions, and you would have loads of people wanting to come and rent the space on a short-term basis, and you can have a business there. So understand the location and the strategy you want to invest in. Once you're able to look at your criteria, that will guide you into choosing the right location. So currently for me, one of the things that I want to do, that I aim to do, is to make sure that almost every property that I'm buying ever since my going up north skins is an hour away, because I want to build a business that allows me to be around my family. So one of the things that I try to do is make sure that my property locations are close enough that I can go there and back in a day without so much trouble. And that's just what works for me. So you choosing the right location will also boil down to your individual situation, not just the case of, oh, this is what everyone does. To be down to what you want to do as well. And then there are lots of tools and techniques in making this research. I actually make it very practical, and I walk through with my mentees how to best do this. Because some of the things to consider is the funding. How much have you got? What strategy are you looking at? What kind of properties are you looking to buy? There's a whole lot of things that would help going into that. And once you've got those figures and things in place, then you want to look on the likes of Rightmove, Zoopla, Prime Location, and all sort of the same properties, and look at how many properties within that area fall within your criteria, and that will determine how you sort of choose a location. Please, yes, know that every single area would have at least one property that fits in your criteria. Doesn't mean that all of the UK or the world is open to your investment, no, because that's called scattergun. You just want to sort of zone in on an area that suits what you're looking at, and once you're able to do that, then you'll be able to choose the location. You'll be able to sort of really grow quickly, because you can maximize a lot of the resources that you built on one. So don't just buy one property in one location and then the next one in a different location, and just, I call that scattergun. You're just going to spread yourself too thin, and before you know it, you're going to say property doesn't work. But it absolutely works, because I am a true testament that it works. So I just want to share those things with you on how to research the property market, what exactly you're looking out for, what footfall is in your area, why will you be investing in that area. For a lot of you, you'll be very confident and all happy to know that you can invest in the area where you live in, which means your portfolio is just all around you, and that is perfect and great. But if you're not in that position and you're open to be in an area where it's quite affluent, it's expensive, and you need to move further away to invest, then you know what to do. Just make a lot of research, follow what I've just taught you, and you will be good. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed this training again. It is great to be able to have you guys on board. I look forward to seeing you at the next live session. Take care. God bless you.